Hey guys, Chris Superfast RC, and today we're taking a look at our RC8T4E, and we're going to have a discussion about some of the feedback and stuff I've been having with it at the track and what's been going on. So first off, great handling car, no issues with the drivability of the car. It is fantastic. It's a great truck, very fast, got plenty of steering, no doubts there. But I need to bring attention to, and some of the pros have brought this up as well, with the Truggy, the rear hub. So if you can tell, I'm running some aluminum rear hubs that I was loaned at the track by an associated team driver. So that's the problem. So the T4 comes running B4 hubs out of the box, which is fine in theory. It gives you the extra hole there for a long link and different geometry than the B3 hubs. But on the Truggy, it seems like the lower insert is a weak point. And this isn't a fluke. This is my second one of these hubs that is broken like this on this truck. These, when you come down and you land kind of funky on the rear end, especially on one of these tires, like, you know, if you land on one tire and it's kind of at a funny angle, or you get in a crash and you get tangled up with somebody, likelihood is if you're running these plastic hubs, you're going to come out of the crash not so good. Anyways, and you're not going to be able to finish your race. So I was loaning these at the track. These aren't the exact hubs. These are some, I think, prototype hubs that he had, and he just let me use them for the rest of the day so that I could finish my racing, which is super cool, guys. If you have a team driver at your track and you have any issues with your associated vehicle, go ahead and ask. See if they've got a part or if they can help you out, because usually they will. And same goes, you know, if they need a part and you've got it, you know, lend it to them. It's just kind of nice to do, right? So this is the part for the T4, B4, B3. These are the aluminum V2 hubs. They have a carbon top piece. It's kind of adjustable. You can move it a little bit. And there's the, as you can see, the factory plastic hub lined up against it. So it does give you the outer rear hole on the upper part, just like the factory T4 hub does. And just showing you not to do it that way. That's kind of counterintuitive. So let's go ahead and open this up, get into the packaging. You know, if I were to use scissors, it'd been a lot nicer, but whatever. So these are the bearing inserts. Be careful not to lose any of those. Looks like we got some more down here in the bag, the smaller bearings. Outers. Here's the hub itself. You can see right there. It's got the lower insert, so you can run it in the hub all the way down in the rear if you want, or midpoint. Here's the other side. And here are our top plate pieces. So they're made out of carbon fiber, super thick. They're not going to break. So if you're worrying about this hub busting on you, check that out, guys. That is super thick. I mean, probably at least 4 mil. So not going to break on you, especially when they're doubled up. Okay, guys, we're back. So I did want to show you how these are instructed to be built up. So if you look right here, how this is a supplement, comes with it, kind of a little manual, how the nut and the screw is kind of lined up there. You want to copy that. I'm not sure why that is, but yeah. Anyways, the difference between the single hold and double hold upper piece is, this is the mid height. So if you wanted to run a mid height, you can. It's not lower, it's not upper, it's in between the two. So this is the lower, this is the upper camber link height, and then this is the mid. So that's what that extra piece is for. I don't think a lot of people are going to be running that, but it's there if you want to do it. So going back to assembling these, I'm going to be going and running the hubs all the way down because that's best for low traction dirt, which is what I run on. So we'll go ahead and grab the lower inserts and put them into the, well, upper position, which will actually mean that the hub is lower on the actual car. So they just press in versus the insert piece that goes through here. So you can't reuse that insert. You have to use the one that comes with the hubs. which is fine. It's all captured, so you won't have any issues with it. Go ahead and put it in the lower position again. Get in there. All right. Kind of press those together. So there's our hubs finished complete. Now to run a CVA, I believe this will be the inner bearing or the outer. Yeah, it's the outer bearing. Let me get some of these. I've got new bearings here for them. I'll be running these shell bearings. So it'll just slot in like that. You have to put the insert in there. Press it in. They slot right in. So that's your outer bearing. Now your inner bearing is different depending on what you're running. I think from the factory this is going to be running the CVA, so you're going to be running the larger insert. Wait, no, this is the B4. The B4 is different. T4. I'm sorry, I'm getting these all confused. Let me go ahead and pull this apart real quick. Okay, so back to here. We have an inner bearing here. I think it's going to be the same setup. So we've got this bearing on a T4. This is the B3 hub, the prototype one I was telling you about. This is the V2 hub. So I believe since we're on the T4, we're going to be running the smaller inner bearing once again, which I had those bearings. I don't know what I did with them. Here they are. I'm just going ahead and slot that in there. Here's our CVA. Should slide right in. Make sure our bearings fit together. Nice and smooth. All right. Go ahead and put that back. Set our axle, our hub spacers correct. 2 mil rear. I think it's 1.5. Yeah, 2 mil and 1 and 1. So this is kind of a, if you've ever done this, you know this is kind of a pain in the butt. It's just the way it is. Okay, you just kind of have to slip these in there. I'm doing both at a time. Okay, grab the wrench. Okay. Now they did include 2 more of these. I don't know if hub towers, there's no wrong way. If these are any different. See, they are different lengths. They are a different length. So the V2 hubs have a different upper screw, but it includes it, so that's cool. So for me, I was running the middle hub, but I'm going to go ahead and run a long link. So, uh-oh. Now they fit, they fit. Come on, you just gotta slide in there. Just really tight. Okay. Then you put the included hub upper screw. Come on now. Get in there. Right there, okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and reuse the factory. No? Need to use this screw. Slider anyways. Apparently the bigger ones aren't necessary. The flanged with these hubs. Okay, so now we have our V2 aluminum hubs in the spot where they need to be. We'll go ahead and reinstall our hex. Just slide it on there. Make sure that's pressed against that. Slide your drive pin through the hex and through the shaft, the drive shaft. Put your keeper on, keepers are kind of interesting. It's new for me on this platform. I've never seen them used before, which is interesting because I don't know if they really do a whole lot when you already have it captured by a set screw. I don't know. It's truggy. It's already heavy, so add a little bit of weight, right? It's not going to hurt. So there we go. Obviously, I have to set my camber length again because I'm running the outer hole instead of the inner hole or the middle hole, which I was running on this hub right here. So if you want to see that again, here's the difference. Can't really line it up. If you see right there, the outer hole gives you a longer camber length, which should tame the rear end of the car down and give you more traction. So anyways, guys, this has been my first look and a kind of recommendation here on the T4E to go ahead and start with these hubs. It'll save you some headache in a race if you do end up getting in a crash, or, you know, it's a truggy, it's heavy, right? Stuff busts. Go ahead, save yourself some grief, get these with your kit, and have a nice day, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.